Ebreni Kasie obati enka ewo Sompa TV Sompa 93.1 edi atwaguo ewo Sompa nkranza Sompa sunyane adehye ho etie bi na ensemu a edi kasie mu akotene ne tofa bo ebini akato ene bro na Ghana konsiani ni akoto aba ene yeyi mrahye bedwafo omampani yeyi no na de bei ena esi apambei ena safoi omode omonsa akwa ase wo dwumadie na se omode omonsa ehya apam ase no do tu franka ede ama wasuruko amanyoko Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wakasai abato komisa enso ekasaye sa ena de wotu franka ade amachini yamanyoko no eyezu eyeza John Dramani Mahama wono so ekasa wo dwumadie na se akufu dampare sadom eda prosi anono ono so ede nanu disem atudwa na Peace Council enso ekasa kakra ewo dwumadie no ase Catholic Bishop Conference wo masem wo de ba ye nyina ne se de be ya abato ne kenkan so ne abato awie na asumdue ebeba no ne sa yonti ena dwumadie ni apam a safo edu omonsa ekosha ase no eba so na se kokoba se uya manyokuo ena akoye ne tan se media memfamesa enhya ase a kono abeka kire Ghana fo se ompa asumdue enuti meyento aba emfa emaw we eni afoforo bi ka ho eni ebedan kase ye dia besom anopa no nsia brem ye ka kire wo se sciatica expert ono ena sabre waso yasene na ye de kase enso ebrewo edi ameje so eni oseya aboaji ofosuo yenye bre na yentie kase mu ensemu Oman ne hyehyeye ede ebu oman ni nyina ne se oman se efie na bia yeyi omampani a ne mfie nan so no else yesesa no eno ti no se wanya adwuma yi a eno nkire se ye man ko mfie nwatwempo no kwato aso wako da bi nya sa no oman no hyehyeye tie na so oman no ye na adwene se mfie nan na so na wo kwa akoto aba ene dawubo a wo ba ne se asumdue efiri se wodi wani ekira ma hoduo bi so a enam abatuo so enti eno man no abo emu nipa nyina so atimi ahwere won enkwa ekokoba ne sa na oman ni yes ni trase na wodi wani etirem ewo man Ghana sabre ya me no kasai akanafu akakra bi na Ghana fo obi ekokire na adwene kire wa adwene na me so me kire ma adwene no enye ntokwako eno ti sabre no yakohye entiase apam bi ediama wona waya wadwene se yanto abama wo mu no mo hwe no mo fa yedie emre wo man Ghana mu no sabre no entiase apam wo de wo nsa akwakwakwohye ase no eno ama enwoma asiprim se ye beto aba na abato na ye ba beto no kwana koka kire wachitafo se eya asumdue ene ye de ebeto aba no enye ntokwako eno nti no se ye kwakwakoto aba na chese ya asumdue asem nko a ne sa yonti no Penny pa wono ena Peace Council wodano Dr. Ernest Edu na asem a wo kan nyina ne se entiase apam na obeda se pa se obi atumi de ne nsa ahyase na ankoye wantwi na bra okoshiam ewo King Pisky Hotel won kran no omo a omaginam se yento aba emfama omo enipa dumienu ni nyina no obi ade ne nsa ahyase a bibia bekoso toten.
Taking the highest office of the President of the Republic demonstrates a clear message about their commitment to the peace and stability of this country. I have always argued that Ghana is blessed to have leaders who will always choose the nation above their personal and party interests when it matters the most. Today's ceremony is a testament to the commitment of the presidential candidates to peaceful elections and a peaceful country.
Eni awuti ye eye pani pa wono ena National Peace Council wodano Dr. Ernest Edu Jemfi ena yekoti ye no na wodwumadie no ase Chief Justice Emma woman Ghana Her Lordship Justice Gertrude Araba Isabata Kunu na wodwumadie na ase na okyerem ekire se woba Ghana mamra no a ye de ebu oman no a enwoma nan bi wo Ghana mamra ni mu a se abato ho techima otumi ekambie.
By the question of Chapter 11 of the 1992 Constitution, the judiciary carries the constitutional obligation to administer the tenets of justice articulated by the good people of Ghana through the sources of law established under Chapter 4 of the 1992 Constitution. In order to effectively discharge this mandate within the context of national elections, the Chief Justices of this country have led the judiciary to take 4 significant steps since 2008.
Any aye kotie ye her Lordship Justice Gertrude Araba Isabata Konu ono ena oye Chief Justice Emma Women na Franka Tufo ma wosruko kroko amanyoko Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia ewo dwumadie na asefosehwe asumdue bua no ena miankasa me pese Ghana for enom na Ghana ha no okura na asumdue dada ama Ghana wode ebo ne ho bra eno nti wonhwe Emma basabasa emfa ensi oman Ghana eno nti na chitafo nyina obi anka na komanto ne yam se sefata se Ghana foto aba edema wo mu a enye basabasa yo ene be ma bai omatum awini eno nti sabre de eye mu tamu chuku na wosukokoku amanyokuo no sene obedi nkunim ne nkunimdie obedi no eye asumdie nkunimdie Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia.
As we acknowledge the efforts of others, we must also endeavor to contribute our due. That is why the signing of the 2024 Presidential Peace Pact is profoundly significant. Every general election in Ghana since 1992 has had its own dynamics, and the stakes are always high. But we have never turned our backs on democracy, because that is the path we have chosen for ourselves.
Eni awu kotie ye eye Frankatufo ma wosuruko kroko amanyoko Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia na enu akire ena opanipa abato komisa wodano Madam Jane Mensa na asem okanyina ne se waboa no se abato yi obeto na neto no ene ne kenka so nyina asumdue eno ti ahobo biada ono ne komisa no wayo se de betumi ato aba na asumdue mu no omo abobo mo dada.
I thank God for making it possible for us to witness this historic moment in our country's history. And here I'm referring to the signing of the Peace Pact by presidential candidates of the 2024 presidential election. Indeed, this is the day the Lord has made, and we rejoice and we are glad in it. The signing of the Peace Pact marks an important building block in our nation's development. The very act of signing the Peace Pact is symbolic in that it signals to all citizens and supporters of our presidential candidates that they are indeed committed to ensuring that Ghana remains intact before, during, and after the election.
Penny pa batuo komisa wodano Madam Jane Mensa ne ena yekoti ye no na dio otu franka ede ema NDC amanyokuo no chiniye amanyokuo no eyezu eyeza sese enwumi kro mo de abana no de pa no eno no mo de trend pa na wokopiem ewo dwumadie nase na wonimonyamfo John Dramani Mahama ekire se Ghana kura na sumdue ama Ghana woko akonanim eno nti amanyofo no so omo gina apaso na so omo eye campaign omo ansem omo kan so omo hwe se be ya sudue se enkofa asembia emma.
On our part, as political leaders, we must prioritize peace and unity in our campaigns and avoid unsubstantiated allegations and focus on issue-based campaigning. We must compete on ideas and not on insults. To our security agencies, I commend you for your tireless efforts in maintaining law and order, and I urge you to remain impartial and professional in your duties, ensuring that all citizens can exercise their rights to vote without fear or intimidation.
Enuti yabehwe se oman Ghana obi biada wo timu bia no yemfa hunhuna na asumdue obetumi ede akoto aba no no so atumi akyere na adwene na wokasa wieye no na process ahene a woda wo ma process no nyina akufu dampare wono se wode ne mema no ekọ na baabi ada police station bia no mema no bi gina ho eya posifo no eno nti sabere wo awaye wo adwene se wodi asundue a ye ka ho asem ompesa asundue beba no se ye so pa achi pa de a emra no bedi se de ese.
Want to, on behalf of my colleagues at the National Election Security Task Force, to give you this pledge. We are committed to ensure that we take our constitutional mandate of ensuring that there is peace, security, law, and order for the rest of the period of the election, the post-election period, and beyond. So that our beloved country, which is the only one that we can come in and out without a visa, will continue to be at peace with itself, because there is no place like home.
Process ahene oda process adwuma ko na no George Akufu dampare ne na yekotie ye no na Catholic Bishop Conference omoso anwampam je ne edeya no a omde omho bagim na je omde omho agim ehwese Ghana na asumdu ekura no no ye bekoso efiri se Yesu Kristo wako no se media asumdu jamo mi amasumdu enam di jamo na ye ka asumdu no omo hwe so a ya asofo Catholic Bishop Conference omoso omohwe asumdu so eno ti so omohwe na asumdu a Yesu Kristo odija ye no ekoye basa adachi ankwama bi no osoro ahemam ye kwa Yesu Kristo ne papa Nyankopon obebusa wo mo eno nti omo nhwe ema asumdu a Ghana wo no empro entete empansam eno nti asem wo mo kan ye nyina ne se asumdu apam akede ense kwhya ase no amanyokuo bi a wo ye na adwene se ka wonfa no nsa enhya ase no ekono a begina paso no aka kire Ghana fo nyina se eye party ana party B C or D E or F was one person the intimuntuntiano if you say Ghana kora.
All the political parties are going to agree to this treaty, which is further encouragement and assurance to Ghanaians that we are going to have a peaceful election, and the results of the people who vote are going to be accepted. Whoever wins, we are going to accept, and there are not going to be any rejection and violence, and I will not accept the elections any further. I think that is the meaning of signing this peace deal, and our expectation is that all the parties have no choice but to stand to this peace deal, because if any party were to stand out and say, I don't want peace, then he does not deserve to be voted for in the country. So,
Most Reverend Matthew Kwesi Jamfi ono ena eye president ye Emma Ghana Catholic Bishop Conference ne ena yekotie ye no na ensensem bi ekoso ewo man Ghana mu ha na ensem ekoso no ekopiem ewo Believers Worship Center ekokoba ne se wasofo adom chedua na ne preaching ni mu ena ose hwe ebe kakra kra Yesu Kristo no ne mia na ye ka calendar pa ebe kakra calendar Ghana fo ni wiase nyina ebehu na Yesu Kristo eboso no eyeme adom chedua na wakan ye no enye ne bone so a enu mu ena Christian Council ne nsem obeka no abonten se adom chedua wo mfiri nyame dia antichrist na ne Bible no ekura no oye ne den enu mu ena asodema ewo Believers Worship Center se wo monte ase ne wo chena ka ho se omo kasa ede atia papa se wo mfiri nyame oye antichrist enu ti Christian Council wo mo enafua edu enan se Christian Council wo mara bonten na bonten a wo ba no o mesesa na no se asem no kan no na no kokotwea na wanka ne sa o kan ne sa akura ekura se waka enso wonweye wanka ne sa eno ena ma asore mai omobu afupa na Mr Maradona amoako ono ena ya twrofo edema Believers Worship Center na asem a odi tuato ne se na se omanfo ayo omadwene se omode adom chedua na nimbe fom na oya sa no a emwa oyenyame nipa wodome wa ebeyeyi eno ti saafo obi omaye omadwene se obi ewano a na wo kasatia nyame nipa adom chedua no omunya isa na sayo no omujaya ebetumi aboa wo mo a marandro na amoako na no disem.
Yes, if we are going to rule a country and
the voice of God sent by the Antichrist. Now, sir, I said, I'm a minimum, and I said, before minimum, and the matter of the city, only a pact. As I said, Kasa, Etia, Papa, and he and now, or why you want to pump and the Pakasa, I will tell you at the first. And if I don't have one, I'm as a serial of Philadelphia for over to be 20 years. Say, import opportunity and I'm not being right? I'm a young to move. Young to me, and young as I say. Now, right now, it's a Ghana Constitution. I am the movie looking at point. I say, to me, I change a person again. But to me, assume a person.
Any I go to a trove for Emma Believers Worship Center. Na ensemu a womanfo ehoro adum chebua no oso ntiase ne wochena ka ho na adum chiwa amronsa odi kai ahafo ano Kenya ase number 1 hima na asem o kan ne se debut na adum chebua ofri nyame o oye nyame nipa o na ne su ene ne ban a order na di nyina kire se okura twro no a wo kire na wo tetre Ghana manfo se onfiri nipa bonefo semu na won tensip timpom na sa timpon no ena ye Yesu Kristo enkyerɛkyerɛ enti na hema se ye ka paase adum chedua wo mfiri nyame no ente sa akora
the same. I am a committee, said Christian Council, let me issue that statement. All home should be say a casa software, which are home should be. Na obi a wujina homa sudua no tambia se wo bese bibia be pepepe ebeko na kwanso ma kwan se obi ate na sorry na se wote wodie na wo ye wa sorry obi a ni hu kwan se okaseti yawo
eni aye kotie ye eye adutwum wa amrosa wodi kai av Kenya ase na ba 1 hema wose enikwa se adum chedua otumi ekasetia no yento akase ne so na yemfama mo se wo manfo beka ya nansen sakasaka ne oyone esi ewo mrahye bebuafie weesi wona ye majority eno nti mrahye bebuafo bi a omoso wo nkobiem enipa na bi ne sayo nti no amaye say no MPP amanyoko no wakoye ekuketwa weesu so ye kukase ene ya baabi anikwa so obi kotena no obekọ no makwa akokotena ho eno koye nsempi ewo man Ghana mu ha na the other parliament na no Alan Babin was debi ne sayo ntino parliament me kra matum ne tu amatum no eye Senedan na se akire sen without facing a date minyamaye eno teda no me na media matum na ne tuma watum no enhyedan ha adwene sede ebe ya emrahye badwafo bekwa akotintimbra na empokura no dwumadi a ayese aban edie na etumi bo temamufo no ni nyina no akoya twensensen na twensensen ni nyina akwakofiri se Baben wato parliament nim eno na majority leader ono esan emrahye badwani Emma adehye wo afutu abato mpesu aso emfimfim mantemu Alexander Afenyomakins wose wose ka Baben utumi ebie na adwumadi ahodo bi ebedi na tumi aboa temamufo na aboa Ghanafo no wose ka yedie eno wose ka ese koboaboa mu nyina no na otumi eye saade no Baben se watum eno na Afenyomakins se watum so de a yedie ye hwese ye bekwa akoto aba no na wosurukokoko amanyoko no parliament ye betumi enya dodo no a na yasan aye majority ne yedi nkunim na ho ene behu se etwomo a ene behu ne danta.
You remember we recall parliament. Government did all that it had to do. We came in and he adjourned parliament in a day. You remember that in June, without any provocation, we had government business to do. He said he had received a letter from Jubilee, and because of that, he read a statement virtually insulting the president, and after that, he gavelled and shut parliament. I mean, you are in the media, you know all of these. So I don't want to talk about whether he would come European Parliament or not. I leave it to his own judgment. But I am saying that with all that we've experienced the last 4 years, never again. We shouldn't make that mistake again.
Any a quote ye a penny pa was Ruko Manyoku no comrade Wadano majority leader Afinyo Markins and a quote no. Aha and a brebema de anopanu siaka si na samufo asante yabu benedict or true me new fosu or zip me for recrum and no and one samuho. Kuku a Veronica Jando, Minya Banano, the cuckoo lady, or no any chinchin fidino at the mame. Azuka or a Nigerian ni or Saya Ghana ni. Ono so na mfidi dem ho ochinchim ye na wo call Sompa TV a ko ba jesi simprimo bema ka chire wo bi anopa ono so ne nama omo aboa ama ene anopa ye de kase abrew na me ametena ase e de kase ebrewo edi ameje so eye wo se ya aboaji fosu nintin fosu me mamu nyina mu enitia ade na ye so de akọ o ma hene ye dubu ache obetoa so na wa ma wiase nyina ache.